Theme song.
Bip, bip, ting.
I haven't done this in a while. This will be fun.
Not mama.
I have not played this long time. Put a bit of H4 in there, shall we?
Yeah, no, always. Like, there's no point.
I've done the time. Now people must have my crime.
Yeah. Well, that's because it works both ways.
Yeah.
You do the crime, you do the time. Yeah. Time and let to do the crime.
Yep.
No, that's the fucking trade-off. You know. If I was one of those dudes that have been put into jail for fucking ages for like something to do, I'd be like, just get me out on DNA evidence. It's like, so I just go do the thing now or what? Like, and I suppose I gotta give you millions, but still. You know.
Also, I don't know if I said this last episode when we did this, but I found out you can target whoever you want.
That's good.
Yeah, if you move the D-pad,
All right, yeah.
it individually targets. Look,
That's
see?
good because
Oh,
I
the
like
left stick.
I like the ability to more efficiently cyberbully.
Shit, buttons, wrong buttons.
Lordy,
There it
Aaron.
is. I've been playing the fucking
I know. It's just
the old Mario games on the Virtual Console, and my daughter likes the pad layout because she's a heathen, and I'm not happy with that because both players have to use player one's thing.
Yeah.
I'm letting her be player one, so I want to be Luigi.
Oh, honey, I gave you the player one responsibility and you abused it. So
Yeah.
what we need to do now, because like, that's the problem, is, you know, you can't, like, look, suffering has utility. And like, so that's what, you know, there is value to the perspective that one can gain. And does that mean that we just, that was embarrassing.
I went
Does
for
that
a
mean that
bold
we just
choice.
need to, like, you know, that doesn't mean we shouldn't change things, it doesn't mean we shouldn't make things better, but it is important to, like, give the youth a taste of, like, how much things suck.
Yeah.
You know? Like, that's why you should, you know, go camping at least once. I've been camping a few times.
Oh god, I'm not looking forward to it.
Fucking hate every
I know.
goddamn minute of it.
But it's
So,
fucking
like, yeah,
important.
Yeah, the point is I know. I don't hate it because, you know, I don't know what it is. I hate it because I know what it is. It's like
I hate it because my dad put fucking bowls on me when it rained.
What?
Fucking tent was leaking through the roof, so he put bowls on me because I was under the fucking leak. I woke up to a bowl full of water on me because it obviously filled up because he's a fucking madman.
That's... It is the funniest because, like, simply parking his kid under the fucking hole in the tent is funny. But, oh, Jesus wept!
Dude,
Where's Aaron today?
He's not home, mate. He's
fucking-
not home.
I mean, to be fair, we're talking about, like, probably
not
some of your
here,
fondest
man.
child abuse memories.
Yeah.
Like, just to put in a bowl on you is just so
fucking
much.
repressed fucking childhood.
Yeah,
man.
that's fair. That's a PTS,
Like,
you know.
There's
PTS
a big
bowl,
reason I'm
PTSD.
so fucked up. Thanks,
Bowl?
Dad.
Like, I understand, because that is very, like, you know what'd be funny? And yeah, but like, the thing about doing shit like that, and again, we get back to like how to, like, because again, pain is necessary, but there are like, you know, the image that we have of pain usually comes from like cruel maniacs who like to do it to other people rather than like, you know, share in it to create a bond. You know, and that's the problem with that. That as a joke is very funny, but I'm willing to bet your dad made it impossible for you to enjoy it as such.
Oh, yeah.
That it's like, well, then it's not. You know, it's like breaking balls. Like, that's, you know, I stand by that. There are a lot of people who are like that. It's okay if you're not, but it's not like, you know, it's a valid life way, is my point of it. But, like, there's a difference between breaking balls and just straight up fucking bullying somebody.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it has to...
Oh, fuck me. I am just, all right.
It has to be invitational, you know? You have to be able to get yours
Channel
back.
that dad rage,
Channel
Aaron.
that dad rage. Just deep breaths.
Like, the problem is I'm trying to go slow and methodical, which I'll get to grips better if I just go hell-bent for leather.
Yeah, just go
Because
hard.
that
'cause
activates
you
my
need
fucking
to-
senses. Activates me spider sense.
Pretend like you're me and just running straight a fucking head. Be like my hyper-aggressive Dalsum.
Oh, fuck me. I
Just
don't enjoy that
Running
thing.
straight a fucking...
Fuck
I
that
don't
thing.
care. It's not how you're supposed to play the character. Fucking...
That's why it fucking sucks. Because you know where you should be. methodical teaching that you fucking ingrain is just like, go out the window.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be there, but I'm not. I'm
Yeah,
over here.
I'm not.
Why are you
I'm
there?
fucking-
Fuck you. That's why.
Stupider like a fox. Channel the dad rage.
Yes, yes, yes.
Good.
Sit more fucking straight on.
Yeah, that's a good point too. I do, like, that is one of the little things, but it does fucking get to me of not, like, I don't have to be straight on, but there is an angle that just seems to affect my brain.
Yeah, 100%.
And it's like, I can still see the screen, but I feel a distance from it and what's going on, and it's just, that fucks up my ability to play a video game.
I feel it's just old CRT learnings, man. Like from when we were younger, because
Yeah.
like the fucking curve on a CRT was wicked. Unless you're one of those fucking fancy cunts with flat screen.
Who had a flat screen back then? Like,
I don't know. Rich cunts.
because there were flat screens.
Dad knew a
It's
dude who
like-
had one. The thing is, like, anyone you knew who had one was not in legitimate business. You'd know that. Like,
It is true, actually. When you
They were
had a
just
really
shady
big CRT,
people, you
with,
know?
yeah, like, probably drug dealers.
like he had a big rear projection before anyone.
Yeah, I think this thing was a rear projection too.
Yeah.
This would have probably been much later though. I think it was like the funniest thing about those things was though, it's like you're looking at that, and I remember being super impressed because I was like a teenager or something. Just being like, wow, that is like the fucking biggest TV I've ever seen. It's so fucking cool. But like, it's the biggest TV with like, 480.
Yeah.
So this is and probably less sometimes. So this is like, oh yeah, what is it? Well, it's bigger, but like,
Bigger of a shittier thing doesn't
Yeah,
make
it's not-
it better.
it's like the inverse of that thing that bugs me when people get like, oh yeah, I've got like a 21-inch 4K monitor. It's like, hey man, like,
Yeah. The detail is like not there for your
Yeah.
eyes. Like it's gonna look nicer, don't
Yeah,
get
it
me
is.
wrong. But the fucking time, like the money to what you're getting, good lord.
yeah, especially considering how expensive a fucking 4K monitor is.
Like when they start becoming, the standard price, then we'll fucking talk.
yeah, if I get a 4K monitor for like $100 from like fucking Officeworks, it's like, oh yeah,
Oop.
yeah. All right, fair enough.
Yeah, it's got that frame of protection, Joe. On the one block, which is good. I don't think it does in the original. I think it just fucks you.
It feels, it feels like it shouldn't be that.
Because I played the original recently with my daughter, and it was, it's jank. Like
was
you've got a lot of
original.
more air control in this, and speed, fluidity, and also bounces. You do not
Feel it.
bounce in the
Yeah.
original. You do not go that high.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Because I was trying to do jumps, and I'm like, wait.
Hang on a moment.
Where we go? Let's go with castle. Fuck it.
I mean, if you want to get
Okay.
like coins, it's-
I want to send Bowser at cunts, man.
that's true. I mean, yeah.
I break my rule of never stopping.
Ain't nothing gonna break my vibe.
Oh yeah, I can roll things. Oh yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey. Huh? Alright.
Eat it.
Okay. Cause like we went through this last time we were playing this. It's just like it's shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
Damn it. It's a fucking planet of shenanigans. But I think like money is a big deal.
Oh, it is,
Like,
100%.
that's the fucking thing.
You
It's
gotta
like
have that
we've
money
been-
once you get down, because if
Yeah.
people are attacking you and you're getting... Like, if
Yeah.
Lakitu's all over the screen, you want
There are,
400
yeah,
bucks.
there are literally points when you get like the fucking Lakitu wave where it's like your time doesn't matter. Nothing else you've got matters. The only thing that's important is your ability to fucking roll up goddamn power blocks and stars and like mushrooms in a fucking desperate attempt to heal up because you are just swimming in a fucking ocean of hurt box. As is, there's nothing,
I
Oh,
do
there's more coming.
feel
Look at that.
like you should get something for finishing levels faster. I feel they need to reward a skill component a little bit more.
Yeah, there is like because
Because
that's
it's that point where we get to the end and that guy's going, really,
Yeah.
really slow.
Because that's the problem is like belt and through is kind of like the part that I'm good at.
Yeah.
And like it's just like I don't really get anything for that.
No.
And I'm like,
Fuck
I mean,
off.
does like 'cause I feel like if you get a certain amount of
Oh,
like your finished time should like get turned into coins or something.
Mm.
Like so like I'm getting Buttered scotch.
It's fine. Double star.
Whatever. Come and fucking my goddamn star dance on you. What I'm gonna do is take a bunch of drugs.
Run around, go, no.
Plan is hide under a pile of coats. Somehow everything works out okay.
If someone ran at you doing the invincibility noise, I'd be scared. Like, if he was flashing, I'd be like, is he invincible? I don't know. I don't want to touch him.
I mean, if
I might
someone's
die.
yeah, if someone's physically flashing, there's fucking
I've either been slipped some powerful
it's
shit.
like, oh god, it's happening. I mean, I'm still just gonna step to whatever their offside is and go for a powerful clothesline for him from hell. So I'm assuming anybody rushing at me thinking that they're invincible is not gonna be going for like a takedown.
No.
You know, that is
Yeah. You don't need to kill them. You just slow them down.
clothesline from hell will do that. That'll bring a bugger to a stop. I want to call an official like, you know, officially sanctioned takedown maneuver by even the most corrupt and violent of the police forces.
Oh, that's a lot of Goombas. Well, these are Gloombas.
They're sad.
Well, that's the official name.
I know, I was chuckling because I forget that.
Although, I don't know if it is, because that was Paper Mario, I'm pretty sure, and I don't know if that's been like, Miyamoto's like, I strike that, you cannot create better than I.
No.
It's like,
No
well, they
enjoying.
can.
Yeah.
And I missed that fucking crafted world. Fuck you.
It was good.
No.
I think you didn't do it.
Oh,
Butthole.
fuck you, pals. Fuck you. Double fuck you. Uh-oh. I'm good.
Yeah, alright.
Look, Bowser, I just don't need to deal with your shit, mate. To be honest. Oh, you gonna chase me? Fuck you.
Yeah, you know what he's about.
Oh, now he's angry. Dumbass. Dumbass.
He's angry and he's dead. I think, like, Bowser with a red form, just red form and, like...
Fuck me! Brain, mate, come over here. We're having a talk.
For fuck's sake.
Why did you press right on the fingers and then go left? What was the point of stopping momentum in the air above the fucking hole? And answer me, you fuckwit.
To get a look at the hole. Oh.
Fucking grown man talking to my hand. Problem is my brain slips out of sync with my fucking nerves because of my lyrica. And I'm just like, what?
That is, yeah. That's your excuse. I mean, like,
It is,
you're overcoming things.
Let me tell you, mate, fucking COD. What is, like, it's got crossplay, right? Dumbest idea.
Is that even viable considering, like, what's the game structured around? Is there a fucking way that, like, people with fucking thumbsticks can functionally compete? Wow, there is some out early. Like, that is...
The game is made for controllers. People on controllers have an unfair advantage.
Ow.
Snap aim.
So, like, there's an auto aim thing.
Yes. Okay. Aim assistance is very high, so if you're, like, let's just say you're here on this mountain, right? And my cursor is just slightly left to you, and I pull the trigger, it will snap to you.
Right.
Now, combine this with a thing like a Pellington rifle, which has a one-shot capability if you hit the chest or the head. So and like it auto goes straight to the chest.
Yeah, like...
So they just need to squeeze and pull. I got so frustrated that I plugged in my controller and proceeded to go 4.5 plus on KD. It was stupid. It's so ridiculously strong. But the problem is you can't turn off crossplay because if you do, matches take forever to just gather PC players.
Yeah.
You need the console players because it's a game for consoles. And the funny thing is the competitive scene moved to PC and everyone was like, oh wow, it's going to be on... And you still got to use a controller.
It's horrible.
I know. It's just, it makes me so upset because I feel I do really well on a keyboard and mouse and I hate using a controller.
I don't know.
I don't have a $5,000 PC to use a fucking controller.
Yeah, that I don't.
On a shooter.
I don't know how you can think you're good at a game if there's a thing doing bits like the operant part of it too.
So,
you know?
So the main part of COD I think that is sort of drilled in as a concept is its reaction times more than anything. And the big problem with obviously the standard standardize crossplay, Gabe, every motherfucker is probably going to be on Wi-Fi, right? Yeah. So you've got a Wi-Fi ping connection that is more lenient for them because they've got a worse connection.
I love how like everything is literally structured around helping these chuds overcome their disabilities.
And the worst part is
that's great. That's accessible. That's
just
what you
in
want.
quick play matchmaking, they have what's called skill-based matchmaking, which means the better you do, the more sweatier and your matches are going to be. They're going to be hectic. That's not competitive. That's just quick play. So I'll go in a game and drop an amazing score. My team might not even win. And then I'll get put in constantly lobbies full of people with really high same skill. Just get stomped on constantly because I play well. And no one likes it. Except for the people who constantly play at that sweaty level 100% of the time. But man, that's exhausting.
Yeah.
I play the game on quick play to have it chill.
Well, it's weird that it's in, like, because isn't that for some, like, competitive, like...
See, what it does is it helps average to sort of mediocre players.
Well, yeah, I mean, I do respect that because you have to see how better people play the game.
That is their giantest player base, and I understand that. And I understand I'm a special case, that I'm better at the game, but not as, like,
No, because
better.
it's the same as the Street Fighter issue, where it's like, exactly where, I am is better than a lot of the lower tier players by a lot, but like not wanting to commit the time to get good enough to ever really, be a meaningful threat to the actual better players.
Yeah.
Because like there is, I guess it's like anything where it's like you don't get good at this by just fucking, you wake up one morning and go, bleh, and then just like,
It's practice. It's
these
a lot of
lunatics
time.
play these games a lot, believe it or fucking not. Like, I play them to unwind and shit.
Yeah.
So, like, maybe 2 hours.
COD's always
a
been
day.
a more arcadey shooter for me, I've always been good at it, but I've never wanted to, like, go pro or anything. And that's the problem, is the game constantly throws you into situations where it's like, it would be awesome if I was going pro.
Yeah.
Constantly
Hey, champ, wanna go
throwing
pro?
myself in the deep end and fuck off, Hammer Brothers. Yeah, fuck, look, mate.
I want to get rid of him.
Oh, this is gonna suck. Please, 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 please.
Give me good big.
Oh,
Well,
probably there's a mushroom in here somewhere.
God damn it. Which one of you bastards is hiding the fungus?
Oh, it's a
Like,
fungus
'cause,
among us. Oh, shit.
I remember seeing
shit.
Oh. I remember seeing an interview with like, Filipino champ talking about like, oh yeah, I play for like 8 hours a day and then I watch for like another 4 hours.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't want to do that.
No.
Like, but the thing is, because I've been playing for like 20 years, it's basically like, that adds up eventually to like, oh yeah, I'm just better than like the regular scrubs.
Yeah, exactly.
But it's like, I don't want to fucking, in order to start challenging them, even the people who are working toward trying to be that good, you have to just sink loads and loads and loads of fucking time.
Absolutely.
It's like, I don't fucking...
That's why, like, I feel games like Overwatch, because I still play Overwatch occasionally, and I've been playing it a lot more recently. When you get put into lobbies, sometimes they feel unfair. But a lot of the time, the matchmaking is pretty decent, It lines up people well.
I mean, I feel like also just the fundamental structure of that game sort of lends itself to like, especially
now
like...
the fact they've got roll lock, it just kind of, everyone gets along better.
Yeah.
Because you have to pick that roll before you queue. So if you want damage, you pick damage. So you're going to be
that's
damaged.
interesting.
You can swap between any damage hero, but you can't go other classes. So there's 2 tanks, 2 damage, and 2 support.
Because I remember one time, like, it was kind of early in the morning, I think, and like, it was, my team kind of just all got on the same page, kind of accidentally. But it was like, it was a stupid dick page, because after a while, we were all just being Bastion.
Yeah.
And like, the other team had a lot of Koreans on it. And they were just annoyed. Because like, they'd come around and they kept trying to play, like, the situation, like, because they eventually dealt with it. But like, the situation was that they kept thinking that they weren't going to come around a corner and find some weird crosswind of Bastion bullshit. And so they just kept, like, they lost like a bunch in a row to just like a bunch of silly tank guys. Because we're being dongs.
Yeah,
but after a while, it was like, oh, okay, like, let's just all be Genji or something. It was like, oh, yeah, that's kind of annoying.
But honestly, dude, the tilting plays can like annoy people. People still get Bastion is pretty strong.
It's just fun seeing like, you know, the Korean fucking bubble names. Like, talk for a while and then say stupid Oz in like fucking the bits of English they know. And it's like, yeah, I got you, you're so vicious. I can't read your fat letters, but I know you were annoyed.
Yeah, dude, so many people still get annoyed at Bastion. He's like, the thing is, yeah, he's strong because he can't fucking move. Like he's got a lot more mobility than he used to, and he can self-repair pretty strong. But if you get up, like all the thing, people like to do this. They like to walk back and forth, walk back and forth with the payload, just back and forth, just inching left and right, trying to get shots. And it's like, motherfucker, if you are like a DPS, move. Make a back alley. Maybe you can get an angle on him or something, you know, switch to a hero that can probably dive on him and deal with him better.
Because there are fucking characters that is unraveling. Like, that's kind of a part of the fucking structure of the game.
He's very strong at right now, and he's very hard to deal with. But, you know, that's the thing is, if it's a good Bastion player...
I mean, this was years ago.
It's a good Bastion player.
I don't know what it was, what you know...
It's a lot worse now.
Right. So I don't remember... Like, what's his name? Fucking Riggedy or any of that shit. Like, there wasn't any of that one.
Yeah, no, lots
I think it was just the original original team. I think it was like...
I think the last time we played... a new character was about to drop, but it, yeah. Let's go.
This is another one too, because like, you know, when you got specific differences in roles like that, it's easy enough to feel like you've accomplished something, even if you lose overall.
Exactly.
Sometimes if the other team knows what they're doing, that's all gone and life sucks. But like, you know, that'll happen occasionally. You just gotta like, yeah, you gotta enjoy those as a fun story.
There was that third block.
That was annoying. I was just like, yeah, I think I was like, yeah, the excuse is always that was absolutely a pro team. They were fucking, you know, it's just a weird mismatch. They're like fucking hanging around just beating up losers.
Remember, if you lose, feign the excuse card. I don't even play this game.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Then you
look like they're really good at it, you know.
Like,
they're like fucking, yeah.
That's the whole fighting game classic. I don't even play this game.
Play this game. That's both the best excuse and the best insult. Like,
you can do it if you fucking win too.
Oh yeah, no, I had a friend that was really into fucking Soul Calibur, and I was really into picking Killick and just like, because again, it's that like I've been playing fighting games like forever.
I understand spacing and
I understand how to just sort of scooch out of the way and hit you with my long stick, and how to know when you're about to adapt to that and swap it up. And that's the ability to fucking like, if I'm ahead on the fucking cunty adaptation fucking thing, that's like a good spot for me to be. Because then it's just like, like I know when I'm gonna change, and then they're on the back foot stuck going, oh, what's fucking happening next? Being on the back foot in these things fucking sucks. You know?
Absolutely.
Now I have to guess.
No one likes guessing. You can't.
Classic Mortal Kombat 10. What happened? Well, you have to now decide, make a 50-50, you know, guess to see whether you're gonna lose like maybe 54% of your health.
And what happens? Flying Gay Archer. I loved my fucking Gay Archer. I can't remember his name.
Yeah. I don't know.
What was his name? Fucking Fujin.
Yeah. Something like that. No.
Fujin? No, that's
no, Fujin's the fart god.
Yeah.
I don't know. Let's just call him Cupid.
Alright.
Well, it would like, because before Raiden, like, because the thing is, like, you know, people will say shit like, oh, scrub quotes. It's like, yeah, but they also do have to fucking patch these characters, and they do that frequently. You know, like, they did change fucking Raiden because he had a fucking move that put you in the corner that was easy to hit, and then a 50-50 in the corner that put you into a 50% damage combo. It's like, that's hard. Yeah, that's... You know, the fulcrum of the game is basically put down to these, like, really fucking brief, tight fucking points. And it's just like... Damn.
Alright, on to Coin Horde. Down to 7.
I mean, still, though, I prefer getting, like... Because, like, I was watching some competitive, like, fucking classic Street Fighter 2.
Right.
And, like, holy shit.
You sure like just the base Street Fighter 2?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Because like Turbo things got a little more organized. You know, this thing like they have a combo counter and stuff like that. So that like kind of makes a difference in a lot of ways.
Yeah.
But like, it's like Street Fighter 2 is just like, you know, combos weren't supposed to be there. Like things like proper pushback for like buttons and things.
Yeah.
It's just scarce. Like you know, if you get like in on someone with guile, you can just land like 4 jabs in a row, get a sonic boom, get like a duck fucking light, get another jab, get like there are stun to stun combos.
Yeah.
And like there are fucking like, you know, you think cross ups, it's like, man, there's some fucking wild fucking cross ups in this game. You're just pointing in one direction and hitting. And on top of that, the damage is, I don't think there's any damage scale. Like there's none. Like so, you know, you'll sit and watch this thing happen. It's like the cheapest, weirdest, stupid shit. And then like 2 seconds later, it's like, oh, well, they're dead. Or like, you know, the classic of like if Sagat gets Balrog in the corner at a certain spacing, it's just a fucking 10-0 matchup and that's it. Because there's physically nothing you can do.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, that game's so fucking broken.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
It's so
and so that's why it's really kind of fascinating watching like good players.
It's weird people
go
who
back
are
and
good
do
at that
this
and
shit.
like that game.
Again, I think some of it's just like weird novelty elements of it. Or like just seeing how fucked, because I remember back in the day hearing like, oh yeah, Alpha 3 would be great if it weren't for V-Trigger. And that was weird to me because like, you know, none of us ever, none of us ever used it because it was like the weird blue
So
spastic
hard
thing.
for us to use.
Yeah, and like, you know, again, like, I'm not
Gotta
looking
have
up.
time practicing.
Well, there wasn't
you know?
well, again, you know, there wasn't a YouTube back then where you could just go, okay, how do I do this combo?
Yeah.
And see it. Like, there'd be maybe some stuff on fucking, like, Game
Oh,
Facts,
there's 8-4.
but it would just be this paragraph, you know, fucking like a paragraph. Like, is 8-4 a good choice for you right now?
Yeah.
Like, a fucking paragraph of goddamn, you know, just buttons. And it would just be like, HP, Hadouken, HP. I was like, what the fuck, you know, at a goddamn German cipher. And then you see like fucking, oh yeah, what's Vism do when the people actually know what they're doing? It's like, oh, you're invincible when you pop it. So it's just a get out of jail free card. And then you can get like basically full health combos. And like, cause there was next to no fucking damage scaling for it in Alpha 2. Like Alpha 3, they kind of fixed it. Like by making you at least have to fucking work. But like Alpha 1 was like, oh yeah, ping. And then you could just do like 3 DPs in a row and get like fucking 3/4 Sakura's health down. Like, oh fucking damn, man. Out of here, calamari. I can go some calamari.
Oh man, I haven't had that in a long time. It makes me very ill.
I listened to it on This American Life thing the other day about like,
Well,
how like there's okay, so you know like how you've got a butthole, right?
Yeah.
And but that butthole's a 2.
Yeah.
So if we pulled you apart, there'd be like a 2. All right. So like
Castle to Castle, fuck you game.
in pigs, that tube when it's out is referred to as like the hog bung, which is great. And there was this whole This American Life episode about like people heard a rumor that they sold hog bung as like fucking quote like calamari. Like so it was like cheap calamari.
Right.
Like they couldn't find any real evidence of people trying to like fucking pass it off.
Yeah.
You know, they couldn't find, you know, there were lots of people believed
Are you
it.
fucking kidding?
That's great. Lots of people believed it, but like no one fucking, you know. Where did fucking time from? Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, butter. Oh. Again, like, can't they just standing still? I don't fucking get this. Like, so, it can't all be fucking cheating. Like, it can't. Like,
Nah, I went into, I have had 3 castles in a row, so I haven't been able to get time.
well,
That's all it is. That's all that one was.
then like, so they went on this quest to see if it would even work.
Right.
You know, so they kind of mythbusters it. They were like, okay, is it possible to prepare like some fucking washed out pig bum hole as calamari? And like, so they got some people in, and they were like, they got a chef in, and she was like a chef at a Michelin star restaurant. She was like the sister of one of the reporters or some shit. And you know, they're like, okay, I don't know, because you're looking at it, it looks fucking right. You're smelling it, and like it's apparently you can't fucking hot bleach the asshole smell out of asshole.
Oh.
Like, it's just there.
Oh.
So like, yeah, so there's all this, but then they crumb it and they deep fry it. And like at first, it doesn't look right. Then a little bit of time in the deep fryer and it's like, And then they serve it to people alongside calamari. And people they had like fucking a bunch of people there. And you eat one of each. And then you have to decide which one's calamari and which one is hog bung.
Excellent. I'm all about it.
And lots of cunts got it wrong.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm scared that a fucking local calamari is hog bung. Thanks.
I mean, like, the thing is, like, look, if I'm not gonna be a baby about this. I don't mind eating hog bung. I just don't want to pay calamari prices for hog bung. You know? Like, I'm okay, like, with, if hog bung is like fucking, 20 cents for a fisherman's catch, all right. You know?
Okay, you can catch a lot of fish with hog bung, let me tell you.
I do love that that's because that's the technical, you can't just say asshole in like butchery or the abattoir.
Give me an asshole, no.
Well, the thing is, it can mean a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's also, they deal with bits of the nitty and the gritty. So it's like, where's the hog bung? Oh, you mean the tube. It's like, yeah. I mean, they have to be. Like,
Angus brings the hog bung.
It is illegal, because you're not allowed to fucking tell people that something's like,
one thing.
Yeah, well, but there could be allergies and shit involved, so there's like fucking,
Also, you can't just, I pay for a certain thing.
Yeah.
You can't give me other things.
Oh, well, like, the fish industry is all about like, oh yeah, this is tuna, and it's not.
Yeah.
Like, most of it's not what it fucking
Which
says
is
it is
fuck.
in a lot of ways. Yeah, I mean, again, like, okay, honestly, because if it fools me, if it tastes fine, I don't,
You know what it should
I don't know
do?
what else I'm
You
worried
know
about.
what we should do?
Hmm?
Put on the fucking can, like we do in Guitar Hero, as made famous by tuna.
Oh, look at this. As made famous by calamari.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah. Fucking,
But then like
it's one of their understudies, hog bung.
doesn't sound bad like hog bung, and or
Bung.
imitation or rip off or fake or.
Because bung, I love bung. Like, that's such a funny fucking word. It's got a natural comic fucking quality to it. Like,
Eat my fish.
yeah, like, I feel like you should take a moment here,
Too far gone.
Butt sex. Because that's, if you can start winging fish at cunts, that's...
Fuck it, let me tell you.
Like, especially, yeah.
It's like I've seen videos of these motherfuckers pulling pranks in shopping centers where they go up like with the back turned to someone and then throw a soft toy at the back of their neck.
Yeah.
And then they'll like quickly sneak away and their person will turn around, there's nothing there obviously. And it's like, stop fucking with people. Like, it's not nice to fucking film random people. Like,
Just don't fuck with people. Like,
Yeah.
because that... Again, like...
I need my senses in case someone tries to like rob me or do something weird.
Well, this is also like fucking, to do pranks, bear in mind I love pranks. And I love mean and weird and fucked up pranks. But because of that love, I know that there's a way you have to do it. And now, like, a big one is, there's a directly proportional relationship to the severity of the prank with how dumb the person is to have to fall for it.
Yeah.
Like, and that's important. Because the idea is, if you're an idiot believing it, you can get away with it. Then they're a dumbass. And they go, oh, god damn it. They are a dumbass. Because there's no such thing as like a weird, half human, half rat monster at a lab somewhere. So when Scare Tactics convinced this poor, portly fucking gay kid that there was one, him screaming in real terror is fucking hilarious. Although
But then you've got to explain the fucking prank.
Yeah, well, I mean, the other part of this is you need, like, and Scare Tactics has this, because again, it's social engineering. You have to get a friend in on it. Because when someone wants to kill somebody for being convinced that, like, some kind of, like, Satan baby was running around when really it's a midget they painted red, they need to see a friend because it immediately, like, it lets them in on some of it.
Yeah. Psychological trauma can, be just that, trauma.
Yeah, like, to the chubby little gay guy's credit, though, he did try to communicate with the rat. He completely nutted up and tried to communicate with the rat monster.
Excellent.
Oh, it's fantastic, because he's, like, part of Peter, and he cares about animals, and he feels sorry for this poor little thing.
Oh, man.
So after he just squeals, and it's so fucking good, he's, like, trying to look for, and again, this is a fucking midget in a rat costume and like a skin suit. It's the gumbiest looking fucking thing, but like, the kid's fucking, falling for us, that's it. But just him peering sort of lower, kind of crashing down a bit and going, little man, trying to talk to the fucking rat beast. Absolutely fucking classic.
There's a rat.
You can't just like, 'cause that's the thing, you can't just like whap somebody in the head and go, it's a prank. It's like, what's
There's
the
prank
joke?
part,
Yeah, like,
Just hit someone and ran away.
yeah, what'd I do? Not look? Like, what was it? I'm not worried about just, like, the thing is, I live in a world where I just feel like, you know, I'm always suspicious someone's gonna do something.
Yeah, exactly.
And like, that's, you know, again, that's
my self-contained suspicion. I don't need that
Yeah.
out. And I don't need people fucking with me confirming that suspicion. Because I'm not violent, so I'll cry the shit at you. I'll cry like a baby.
I, however, am violent.
Yeah. It'll be like fucking that moment in Purple Rain. I'll be like, I'm Aaron, this is my manservant Gabriel. Then he'll throw you in a bin. That is fucking... Do you remember that movie?
That's the Prince one, isn't it?
Yeah,
I think I know I watched it, but it was like back when I was smoking weed. So watched could mean it
we
was
have
just
to watch
one
that,
while
man. There's
I was smoking.
There's some wild movies in that. Wild moments in that movie. There we go, my brain got a bit frazzled. It's like when I watched back our playthrough of The Simpsons, and the part where I was like talking about my brain being on rental, it was just, I watched that and I'm like, I need to lay off the drugs.
Well, you know, you have to take your recommended dose.
Yeah, well, I do.
Okay.
That's a problem. Like,
well, you know, look, shit just is what it is. Like, there's
okay.
probably only like 8 functional people on Earth. If we really got everything, if we took out all the people that need some kind of fucking drug to survive, you know, or to think, or whatever, if we just got rid of all of those people, and then we got rid of all the fucking people who are in some way, you know, who don't medicate in any way, shape, or form, but are maniacs, you know, there's probably like, there'll be some fucking, you know, teenager in Sweden or some shit. Like, there'll be about 8 people who aren't fucking useless. And that's just,
you know, I don't have a media. I need to talk to you guys. Why the fuck in your new update to your software for recording did you take away time remaining on hard drive while recording? Because now I can't see it. Cool. Thanks, guys.
it could be anything.
Yeah. Like, I double hit that. That was interesting.
As someone who has like a lot of storage, this is weird seeing you, because like you'll open up your thing and you have like only 3 drives that are nearly full, and I just
I use different drives for different things. Like, for example, with recording and rendering, I do the very small SSDs.
Yeah. Oh no, I get that. It's just like, I mean, like, you know, I'll get you a fucking like a 3 terabyte hard drive for Christmas or something.
No. These are all fucking MV drives, dude.
Oh, I just mean it's storage.
I've got lots of storage. I just need to fucking clean it.
Oh, okay. Right. So it's not. All right. And you're being a lazy bastard. To be fair, I keep saying that to myself. Like every time I look at like my fucking, you know, because I have like 2 big folders of just every picture I've saved for the past 11 years. And I keep saying to myself, Gabriel, you got to go through and sort these because I know there are lots of doubles. And there's also ones that I just like I've never seen again. It's like I need to get those back into the rotation. Then it's just like I look at that and I go, and then I don't.
Yeah. Like, it's not laziness. It's just I'm always doing something else. Like, I'm always working or doing something. Just busy. Like, because hard drive organization is a big job. It's not like... Look, Bowser, could you kindly fuck off?
That's fucking... Oh, that was a good roll. Oh, that was a good roll, though. Like,
yeah.
That was lucky. Because that was like kind of a placement. There was no way you were getting through that without a star or a power. Did the powers kill him or did they just upset him?
I think they kill him. I think that's pretty...
Oh, God. Oh, fuck. All right, look, we need to roll up because you got a lot of coins and there's a lot of shit going on, and we need to get this fucking.
Look, we got the Lakitu.
Yeah, we gotta get this Lakitu train rolling. Oh yeah, no, powers kill him. It's bumping from underneath. It just kind of upsets.
Yeah, it just jostles him. It's very fucking pissed off. You jostled me, you cunt. Wop. Oh, I came straight down. Moist. As an oyster.
Look at it all up there.
I know.
It is on a parade.
Oh. Poops on a parade!
I still, you know, like, because I've been to the bit of the exhibition where,
come the fuck on.
Where, like, they actually do parade bulls.
Right.
And, like, I'm still kind of annoyed that they haven't played bulls on parade.
I know, right?
Because...
Wait for the pop.
When else, you know?
Yeah.
Like, when the fuck else? That is some weird shit. Like, you forget how different rural people can be until you get one talking about, like, how excited they are about it, like, the cow.
Still a lot of people alive at the time drop.
Yeah, it was a stiff field of competition this time around. So as you showed me that fucking, like, we're getting back to that fucking thing. If I'm seeing people that I haven't seen or thought about in a long time, which is weird. Like, showing me those fucking, like, people in Australia out at, like, some fucking, like, muster. Like, and they're putting a fucking one of those, like, you know, these days they don't brand fucking cattle because it's fucking pointless. They put, like, a fucking tag in their ear, and the ear has, like, a GPS thing in it, and so you can basically see the cow. Miracle. And so you can basically see the cows all the time and know where they are and shit. I'm gone. I'm okay. I'm definitely okay. And then they just clonk one onto this fat kid. Like, they just lock it onto the fat kid's ear. The thing about these things is, like, they're not really designed to come off. Like, that's a big detail. Is you don't... Oh.
It's starting.
It begins.
I need a power, please. Or, okay. You killed. No. Oh. Christ, baby. Oofed. Oofed. Roll. Oh, God.
Vanilla.
Come on.
Something not a power, please.
Fucking.
Oh, run. Just run.
No, I need this fucking mushroom. I can get up here. They'll be above their spawns. Oh, there's... Okay, I was wrong.
Vanilla.
Sorry, there's another.
Oh, okay, now run, because you have to get the fuck out of this space. And, like, running will let you throw more shit and get more time. Look at that time. Double up.
Like, look of this
so
place.
This is unfortunate.
Fucking shit. Oh, no.
It is not good.
I need to listen for beeps and alarms. Okay.
That's a bum. This sucks. This is... Alright, well, something just fucking happened.
Someone died.
Oh, dude, no, if you...
Which way is it? Is it from top or bottom?
I think if you go through one of the fucking negative zones, you delete them. Look at that. You do.
I do. It's that, and then up.
Yeah. Middle. Oh, butterscotch.
Thank you. Thanks, Cam. Needed that.
At least that one came in after you fucking got shot.
Please, just something to deal with these. Thank you.
Alright, well, here comes fucking fart face.
Alright, they're gonna all go away. Chop. Dump on that poor guy.
Alright, look, how the fuck are half of you cunts still alive? Fuck off. Yeah.
Bye.
Oh, yeah, nice. Alright, that's unfortunate, because I feel like a lot of things...
As unfold. Nice.
Nice.
Eat it. Eat it.
Yeah, one of you other fuckers, how the fuck are you miserable fucking sons of bitches? I hate this. How are they doing this?
Fucking stop rolling.
And you got a lot of money this time around. This is the most cash.
Thank you.
And, you know.
But need mushy.
Mushy. That's hello or some shit.
Mushy.
Like, how are you?
Coins, please. Just give me something that's fuck.
Give me something that's fuck.
Thank you. Bye.
Yeah, go fucking burden that cunt. How are you sons of bitches still living? Ah, right.
Yes.
Finally.
Last one. Oh. Please, just go. Yes. Fuck on my dick. Come on.
Oh, good get. Oh.
Come on. Go down, you cunt. Another star. Let's go. Just keep going forward. There's no stopping me.
Always
I'm
forward.
the juggernaut. Come on. Come on. How are you still alive, cunt? I fucking got stuck. My brain turned off for a second watching his little window. Oh, I'm dead. Jump, 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 jump. No. Dude, he's not even red. Like,
How the fuck? Like, honestly.
This game needs slight more tweaking. I hope
I
it
just
goes.
don't know how other people can just deal with this shit. You know?
Maybe he is Miyamoto. Look, I was right. It's Miyamoto. It's him.
Coins like fucking.
Like, they do get a big bonus at the end. They do get like 1,000 to 1,500 at the end. So you didn't collect 2,000 raw coins because that would be fucking nuts.
It's about where I get suspicious.
And this game's so frustrating. Fuck you, Luigi. Don't crouch at me like
KeepetClassy
that.
is proudly sponsored completely by its fans. We thank you for your support.
It expanded somehow. I'll have you know.